Hello everyone, it's me again. I had a little break and I have cleaned and cleansed and washed my table cover, and I'm starting anew and fresh, and the energy of today that I feel is about a renewal and getting rid of a lot of clutter and rubbish from the past in order to present a whole new clean cut and fresh new beginning. And that's why I needed some time to declutter and relieve my life from everything that's not longer fitted for my future. So today's reading will be for the star sign of Aquarius. From now, today's Monday, until the end of this week. I don't know which date it is exactly, but I will look later because I'm not very sure which date is today. I think it's the 16th. Anyway, so let's call on all my spirit guides and angels to come and help me and assist me to be able to deliver the right messages for Aquarius for this week. So I'm just shuffling the cards and I'm asking. So today I'm using this deck. It's the Gilded Tarot from Ciro Marchetti. I really like the artwork that he creates. I feel I can connect with the images on the cards and I can deliver a good message. And also today I received a brand new deck and it's called Queen of the Moon Oracle, Stacy DeMarco, and the images on this card are absolutely amazing. They're all around the moon cycles and what messages they bring. So I sage and I reshuffle them and I shuffle them again, but I'll shuffle them one more time. So I'm asking the spirit guides, what are the messages for the star sign of Aquarius this week? Let's see what we get. I hope you can hear me well. I still don't have a proper microphone, but I think this one is good for now. Maybe Santa will surprise me with a nice professional podcast microphone. Right, let's see. The Ten of Wands. This card is about burdens. Somebody is carrying very heavy load on their back. This could be emotional load, that could be some guilt, some responsibility about something, or these could be physical burdens around work, family, money, career. Somebody is having way too much to carry on their shoulders and they're feeling like they are struggling a little bit, but they're not giving up. This is not a person who is easily giving up, otherwise he would have dropped this off by now and walked away free. But this person is responsible, dependable and reliable, and he's able to carry the load that he has taken. Maybe sometimes he wishes he didn't take on so many responsibilities on him, but he is strong and confident enough to believe in himself that he can carry all these responsibilities. The Eight of Pentacles and the Five of Wands, these are the cards that just flew out. Eight of Pentacles is about learning something, learning a lesson, learning from experience, learning something that is new but is good for you because it empowers your mind. You could have learned new ideas or maybe new ways of life or something a little bit more about someone which empowers you to progress to the next level. Because on a traditional deck, the Eight of Pentacles are lined up on top of each other, and that represents progression through learning or different stages. Like once he's working very hard on this, he learns, he masters the skill, he improves himself, and then he passes on the next level. And it means once he learns and he completes that level, he goes on to the next, he goes on to the next. So in this deck, the pentacles are quite scattered, but it's still the same thing. Maybe these are still the levels and the stages of his learning and his level of understanding he needs to achieve. So this could mean that you are learning through experience, through life, or you could be working on your career and you could be exercising or training or going through a college course that will improve your skills and understanding about something. If this is about a personal relationship, it means you need to get to know each other better, to learn more about each other, especially if you are different, or if you come across as people who have a lot of different how can I say, understandings of life, or maybe different backgrounds, or something there is different that you don't know, something that's unknown. But through the process of learning, you will get to know this other person more. And remember, the Eight of Pentacles is a steady, maybe slow, but productive process that will lead to something better. Each stage takes you further and higher and towards a better understanding, almost like a student is learning through the different levels, like student in year 1, year 2, each level, each year builds up on the knowledge of the previous one. So it is a process of building up and creating more knowledgeable, informed understanding about something or someone. The Five of Wands is about arguments. So this card, when it's upright, it shows these people who are fighting and they're arguing, there's competition going on, they're not happy, they're not agreeing on something. There is a sense of discord and lack of harmony. This could be family members, this could be siblings, because it's usually something small. These people are not enemies, okay? They don't want to hurt each other badly. They still care about each other, but they just fail to agree. So often this card is seen as the 5 siblings that are arguing over something, or 5 children. What it means is that whoever you had an argument with, it wasn't vicious, it wasn't nasty, it wasn't meant to hurt anyone or to degrade or humiliate the enemy, because you don't see each other as enemies. You just either want different things, or you have different approaches or different ways of seeing something. And maybe that's why the learning was, the process of learning was needed, so you can come to a consolidation. When the card is reversed, it means that you will be making up after this disagreement or this argument. Once you know better, you will be able to make some concessions, to meet in the middle, and to fix this situation. So this, again, it could be, if this is about work, it's competition with other workmates, for example. Like you all have to work together on something, but you fail to agree on the methods or on the ways or on the project. It's not necessarily enemies fighting each other, because that's the 5 of Swords, because the sword hurts and the wands not that much, okay? So if this is about your personal life, it's about learning to agree with someone, or a family, like family members, learning how to have more tolerance and more mutual understanding and more kind of respect to each other's different needs and different wants, and not necessarily having to come to the situation when you are fighting with someone. So you need to bring this into balance. So I'm going to ask the cards, what was this arguing about? Like, what caused this situation of arguing? What is the reason for this? The Wheel of Fortune kind of tried to come out, but it was reversed. And it means it's not the right time for something. It's not the right place, not the right time. Even if something is meant to be, because this card, the Wheel of Fortune, is about fate and destiny and luck, and when things are aligning for you. in the universe, or something can happen, and when it's reversed, it means it's not the right time to do this right now. There could be other priorities. This person that you're dealing with, he could already have too many other things that he has to do, and it's just not the right time to take on another thing, if that makes sense. So let's get another card. What do we get here? Why was this argument? The Two of Cups shows two people who are facing each other. They're looking into each other's eyes, and they're making a very beautiful, soulful, heartfelt connection with each other. This one is a boy, this one is a girl, and you see the cups representing their feelings, their hearts, with all the love that they have. The water represents peaceful, relaxing, emotional situation, that they both feel so much at peace emotionally with each other. They're able to open up and trust, and they're making a very sweet, easy, fluent emotional bond and trust. So you could have met someone that you feel that he's your kindred spirit, that he's your soulmate, he's a friend, he's somebody who already understands you on an emotional level. The water represents emotions, feelings, manifestation, intuition, and your connection is almost spiritual in the sense that you have gone through the same experiences in life, you have come to the same conclusions, you've had the same thoughts going through your minds, and therefore when you meet, you can have this complete understanding between each other. So you could have met someone you felt so much at peace, and so much that they understand you and you understand them, and you have a lot in common. And I see this card as a bridge, like a very clear bridge between two people, that they can almost mirror each other. Like if you put a mirror in between them, she sees herself in him and he sees himself in her, and therefore they have this beautiful, peaceful, spiritual union together. The Two of Cups is about a union or reunion. So you've met somebody, you feel that way, but it wasn't the right time in life for this to go anywhere, to go forward, or to be explored further, and to see what is likely to come out of it. And the reason could have been that the person that you're dealing with had burdens on him. These could be any kind of burdens, like work, financial. He could have had a family that he needs to take care of, and therefore it wasn't the right timing, that he wasn't free to pursue this connection, even though that it was very sweet and innocent and it had a lot of promise. So I'm going to ask the cards, what is going to happen next? Like, if this is not the right timing, what should you do, or what is there about this? Okay. What is going to happen next? What do you have to look forward to? I think this is about a personal situation, because of the Two of Cups. It's a very personal card. But it could be anything else getting in between you. It could be life in general being just too heavy, too burdening. It could be work, it could be finances, it could be other people. So let me have a look. What else we get on these cards? So I kind of feel this wants to come out. The Page of Swords. Right, gossiping. Okay, someone is getting in between you. See how nice they're getting along with, and suddenly you have slander, negative talking about someone or something. Somebody is very negative through the way they talk. They could be misusing information that they have already, or they could be misinterpreting about what's going on. They could be talking negatively. this card, for those of you who are aware with the tarot, it means slander, gossip, unhealthy curiosity about what's going on between two people, because these two have very private one-to-one connection that nobody else needs to get involved into it, because they're burdening the situation. And it could be that they caused the rift here, this fight and this rift. This is sometimes about social media, stalking, but trying to find out something negative about a person so they can use it against them. So it could mean like, so the Page of Swords is usually online communication, like texting each other or using WhatsApp or email or social media. But when it's reversed, it means something went wrong. Either something was taken the wrong way, or it was intentionally misinterpreted and mispresented and twisted around and turned into something bad and negative. It could have been intentionally trying to influence someone, trying to influence these two people against each other. Or it could have been unintentional, that somebody simply did not understand what is all this connection about, okay? Well, for this reading, I'm getting very strongly somebody is kind of getting themselves involved into something that doesn't consider them at all. Because when you have the Two of Cups, these are two hearts. This is one heart full of love. This is another heart full of love. And they have made this trusting bond based on the emotions they have for each other, to open up their hearts and to share that love that they have. So this card is just two people. Anyone or anything else that's trying to get themselves involved into this one-to-one connection, it simply doesn't belong there. They simply nuisance which are causing a rift, and they could be talking negatively about it, okay? Okay, so let's have a look. What else do we get here? And then I will move on to the new cards that I got today. The Four of Pentacles. This is about stability, structure, stability, building a life together, building something that's really secure and steady and stable, and it will never fall apart. The Pentacles is earth element. It represents everything that is built on very strong and solid foundations. This could be like moral foundations of honesty, integrity, being loyal to each other, being faithful to each other, respecting each other's opinions, having family values. Or these could be material or financial foundations that you both have enough money to take this into the next level, to take this for your future, okay? But the Four of Pentacles is when you create the stable foundations before you can go forward. And also the Four of Pentacles is about keeping what you've got and holding tight to it and not losing it, not risking to lose either this person that understands you so well and you feel so good with them, or holding on to what is safe and secure for you, okay? So this card gives me a sense of what's mine's mine. Don't take it, you can't take it away from it, because it's just the way he clings onto these pentacles is like nobody can come in between him and his pentacles. And these pentacles could represent a person, or it could represent a situation. Just the way he's clinching onto them so tightly that nothing, not even slander or gossip, can come in between him and what he values, because he really values and treasures these pentacles. So that could be a person, that could be something else, that could be money as well, because in some situation this card is seen as a man who is very tight and miserable and he doesn't want to spend money on anything. But because of the rest of the cards, I don't think he's that kind of miserable kind of soul. I think this is emotional kind of card, that he finally found something that's really his, and he really cherishes this, and something that can be only his, and he's not happy to share it with anyone, and he's not happy to give it away for anything. Okay, so what's going to happen next? Spirits and angels, help us to get some clear messages for Aquarius. I know that Aquarius is a highly intelligent air sign, and they value clarity, they value mental clarity, and when things are set in the right way, rather than misunderstandings or misleading information or misleading behavior. They like things to be straightforward and outspoken and put in the right perspective, so they know where they stand, they know what's happening. So I'm just going to get one more card from this deck, and I will move to the other one. Oh, Page of Cups. All right, so I will take the Page of Cups, but I'm also having the page of the Three of Pentacles reverse, and I don't know what these are. The King of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Lovers. So I will be quicker with these cards because like the timing of the video is going to be too long. So the Page of Cups, so this will be your way forward basically, and what you can expect to happen in the future. So the Page of Cups is a love message. This is the expression of somebody's feelings or love for you. Somebody wants you to know that they love you, they have feelings. Even if this is a person that you don't talk right now, a message could come through out of nowhere that this person is still thinking of you, they still have the same feelings as they did before. And it could be also something romantic, because usually the cups are about romance and expressing romantic intentions. So whatever fits around your situation, but usually this is a very nice, sweet, loving communication that comes through to you and is very expressive of their feelings for you. This card came up, which is the Three of Pentacles reversed, which means lack of cooperation, and people didn't really support each other. So if you wanted this person to be a little bit more invested into it, to do their half of the effort, maybe they didn't do that in the past. And I'm getting that this emotional expression could be about what happened before. I'm also getting the Knight of Wands, which is person or type of behavior which is very handsome, gorgeous, outgoing, popular, flirty, but not serious. So it means that he did not take this seriously. He was messing about. He was taking this as a adventure or a conquest, just a fun thing on the side. And this is where he failed you, because if he put the effort, as much effort as you did, that could have turned out to be something beautiful. That could have turned out to be the Lovers. These are the soulmates. So you see these cards, this man worships this woman because she's his divine feminine. She is his woman that the universe provided for him, send it down, send it to him into his life. And he should have worshipped you like that, okay? Like you are his goddess. So the King of Swords, and the Ace of Swords, previously I mentioned about clarity, intelligent connection, saying the right things but with honesty and integrity. The swords are what cuts things clear, not in a bad way, but it means like when this person speaks up their mind, maybe they had reasons of not to be able to go forward. And the King of Swords is a man that you're dealing with who is very intelligent, smart, sharp-minded, somebody who knows how to put his ideas forward in the most intelligible and clear-cut way. So he will not mislead you, and he will not kind of create misunderstanding when he speaks. So I would expect that kind of communication coming through, because he still likes you, so he's not very cold. This one is the cold king. You can see the snow and the blue colors are giving me very cold and unemotional, unloving vibe. But this is his mental clarity, okay? So this is a man who is absolutely capable to detach his heart from his mind and his logic. And when he's talking to you, he will be talking from a point of logic and clear understanding. The Ace of Swords is about a conversation that brings a lot of clarity and a new fresh start. And when I was starting my reading, my feeling was about refreshing the whole situation and getting rid of everything old and cleansing and clearing and just renewing something, but in a clear way. And the Ace of Swords is about a new beginning, that you will start fresh after some misunderstandings or mishaps have been cleared out, after you having this conversation with this highly intelligent man who knows what he wants, and he knows how to kind of speak his wishes and his desires towards you in a way that you will understand, and you will not doubt his honesty and his integrity neither. And what he wants is his goddess. He realizes that you are his divine feminine, and you are his woman, and no one else on this whole world is going to be her but you, okay? So I'm going to shuffle some cards from this deck just to finish off the reading. So this is the first time I use this, and they're really crisp and new, and the energy that I'm feeling about the Ace of Swords is like a new beginning. All the aces are new beginnings, and it's all very clean, crisp, new fresh start with someone. It's just the feeling of freshness and cleanness, and it's like if you left something in a mess in the past, you declutter, you clear out everything or everyone who caused that mess and everything that was just so messy. I get the feeling of something starting sparkling, fresh and clean and new for you, almost like I did like in the last 2 days. Yeah. So I'm shuffling some cards from this deck just to finish off this reading. You will have communication, and you will have a conversation with him, and he will explain his side of the story and his points, and he will be logical and crystal clear to you, and you will understand him. So let's just get some more from this deck. This is the first time. I don't know if I will connect with these cards. I'm hoping. Oh, purity and blossoming. There's another card that's about clinginess and cleansiness, and well, this one is called Snow Moon. Snow Moon, purity, and this one is called Flower Moon, blossoming. And also earlier I said that this man gives me these vibes of being icy cold king, and kind of like a winter, icy, snowy energy about him. It's not a hot mess. It's not a hot summer day when everything's a hot mess. This one is punctual and sharp. So what I'm getting from these cards are purity, which to me, it tells me that you will be clearing out any kind of misunderstandings from the past, and as pure as snow, as clean as snow, you will be able to start anew. You'll be able to bring this situation into a blossoming. And also, when you think about this is winter and this is blossoming in springtime, and you know in tarot the Death card, it represents winter, which means a major end of something, and the snow cleanses everything, and the minus temperatures kind of bring this fresh, clean, crisp air And also, you know, like when it's really, really cold, everything feels renewed and new. And then you have the springtime coming, when everything, all the beautiful flowers, all the beautiful new birds and bees, and all the whole life starts to emerge and to blossom again into something beautiful again. So that's why I feel here. With his honesty and his integrity, he will manage to cleanse the past misunderstandings, and everything will start anew on a pure, clean, clear-cut way for you to be able to blossom into this loving and beautiful relationship for the future. That's all from me from today. I hope you really enjoyed this reading. Let me know in the comments. Bye.